Introduction. Imagine a people who have endured centuries of persecution, yet have managed to preserve their unique culture and identity. A people whose history is intertwined with the rise and fall of empires, and whose faith has shaped the course of Western civilization. This is the story of the Jewish people. In this video, we will embark on a journey through time to explore the rich and complex history of the Jewish people, from their ancient origins in the land of Canaan to their modern-day struggle for survival in a world often hostile to their existence. We will delve into the key events, figures, and traditions that have shaped their identity. Part 1. Ancient Origins. Abraham and the Patriarchs. The story of the Jewish people begins with Abraham, a nomadic shepherd who, according to the Hebrew Bible, was called by God to leave his homeland in Mesopotamia and journey to the land of Canaan. Abraham's descendants, Isaac and Jacob, continued this tradition, establishing the 12 tribes of Israel, Exodus, and the Covenant. Centuries later, the descendants of Jacob, now known as Israelites, were enslaved in Egypt. Moses, a Hebrew prophet, led them out of Egypt in the miraculous Exodus, a journey that became a defining moment in Jewish history. At Mount Sinai, God revealed the 10 Commandments to the Israelites, forming a covenant between them and God that would shape their identity and laws for generations to come. Kingdom of Israel and Judah, united under King Saul and later King David, the Israelites established a monarchy in the land of Canaan. David's son Solomon built the first temple in Jerusalem, a magnificent structure that served as the center of Jewish worship. However, after Solomon's death, the kingdom was divided into 2 parts, the kingdom of Israel in the north and the kingdom of Judah in the south. Both kingdoms faced challenges from neighboring empires and eventually fell to foreign conquerors. The Babylonian exile in 586 BCE, the Babylonian Empire conquered the kingdom of Judah and destroyed the first temple. The Jewish people were exiled to Babylonia, where they endured a period of hardship and suffering. During this time, they developed a strong sense of identity and religious traditions that would help them survive their exile. The return to Jerusalem and the Second Temple. After 70 years in exile, the Jewish people were allowed to return to Jerusalem and rebuild their homeland. Under the leadership of Ezra and Nehemiah, they rebuilt the Second Temple and reestablished the Jewish community. The Persian period. The Jewish people lived under Persian rule for centuries. During this time, they enjoyed a degree of religious freedom and were able to rebuild their communities. The Persian Empire also supported the reconstruction of the Second Temple and the reestablishment of Jewish religious practices. Part 3. The Middle Ages and beyond. Medieval Europe and anti-Semitism. The Middle Ages were a difficult time for Jewish communities in Europe. They faced widespread discrimination and persecution, including forced conversions, pogroms, and the Inquisition. The Inquisition was a religious tribunal established by the Catholic Church to investigate and punish heresy. Jews were often accused of being heretics and faced torture, imprisonment, and execution. The Enlightenment and Emancipation. The Enlightenment, a period of intellectual and cultural revolution in Europe, brought about significant changes in the lives of Jewish people. The Haskalah, a Jewish Enlightenment movement, encouraged Jews to adopt modern European culture and values. This led to a gradual process of emancipation as Jewish communities gained greater civil and political rights in many European countries. Zionism and the establishment of Israel in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Zionist movement emerged as a response to the ongoing persecution of Jews in Europe. Zionism was a Jewish nationalist movement that sought to establish a Jewish homeland in the land of Israel after World War II. The Holocaust, the systematic genocide of European Jews by the Nazi regime, strengthened the Zionist cause. In 1948, the State of Israel was established, marking a significant turning point in Jewish history. Modern Jewish history, the 20th century, was a period of both triumph and tragedy for the Jewish people. The Holocaust was a devastating event that claimed the lives of millions of Jews. However, the establishment of the State of Israel provided a new home for many Jewish survivors and a symbol of Jewish resilience. The Six-Day War in 1967, Israel fought a defensive war against a coalition of Arab states. The war resulted in a decisive victory for Israel, which captured the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and Golan Heights. These territories remain a source of conflict between Israel and the Palestinians. Ongoing conflicts in the Middle East. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict continues to be one of the most complex and contentious issues. In the Middle East, the conflict has been characterized by violence, terrorism, and negotiation aimed at achieving a lasting peace. The Jewish diaspora today, millions of Jews live outside of Israel, forming a vibrant and diverse diaspora. Jewish communities can be found in almost every country in the world, and they continue to contribute to society in a wide range of fields. Conclusion. Recap. In this video, we have explored the rich and complex history of the Jewish people. We have traced their origins from ancient Mesopotamia to their modern-day homeland in Israel. We have witnessed their struggles and triumphs, their exiles and returns, and their enduring spirit in the face of adversity. Final thoughts. The history of the Jewish people is a testament to their resilience and enduring spirit. Despite centuries of persecution, discrimination, and tragedy, they have managed to preserve their identity, culture, and faith. The Jewish people have made significant contributions to the world in fields such as science, philosophy, and literature. Their story is a reminder of the human capacity for survival, hope, and renewal. Call to action. I encourage you to learn more about the history and culture of the Jewish people. There are countless books, films, and museums that can provide a deeper understanding of their experiences and contributions. By learning about the Jewish people, we can gain a greater appreciation for their unique perspective and the challenges they have faced throughout history.